So, day 62 of me recording my journey from zero to $30,000 a month. Okay, so I only have one chapter left in this book, coding, which is about two chapters: data analysis with Python, and then job and career, which is not gonna add much value to my journey. So yeah, career building with coding, and then data analysis with Python. So so far, I think so far one of the concepts that kind of like stuck into my mind from reading this book. I'm sure there's more because I'm about to go through it with ChatGPT. But so far, the concept that kind of like stuck into my mind is that I might use because I'm kind of like building the OS for like your strategy, and also the back end of the dashboard that I'm building, dashboard and software that I'm building, and yeah, so I'm kind of like building the infrastructure that I need that I need to rely on, to build my confidence upon. So like Python, for example, but Python should be my behind the scene worker. It talks to like the database and other services, and then JavaScript is what my user actually feel. It power the button, table, and chart in the browser, and then Ajax is just JavaScript asking my server for new data without reloading the page. And then JSON is the simple data format. Both side understand like it's like a share language. And then API is the doorway, kind of like leads, and then metric, clear rule in, and then clear data out. Yeah, I think I need to find a better way to define like the API because I just got I just got a book for API because I was trying to like mastering API architecture because uh yeah because of AI, front end is pretty easy to yeah, you kind of need to like study biopsychology and all this stuff, but the programming side of it and the design side of it is pretty easy too. And so like the backend is the whole server side, logic, database integration kept safe and organized. So these are the concepts that I get, but I'm about to go to each book because this book have 7 books. But I'm about to go to each book with ChatGPT and kind of like ask ChatGPT like which specific chapter and book I need to kind of like focus on to like to like focus on because there's a big chunk of the book that I didn't really understand. But like these like language and this language kind of like stuck in my mind because it's kind of like relate to what I'm building, but there's part that I understand that could probably help me, but I just don't have the like foresight to see if you're gonna help me. So like in reading like because I think so Python for example. Let's take Python. Like Python. Yeah. So so Python can create, update, store, and retrieve data in a database, which is what I'm struggling with right now. Yeah, Python, it can do more than that. I forgot, but but like one of the main things that I'm struggling with, which is like create, update, store, retrieve data in that database. And I think the database is the API, right? Wait, let me. So because I've been trying to plug the API to like so let's take for example the lead the scrapping tool that I've been trying to build. I kind of need to connect it to some sort of API, and I have to go on Subbase and all that stuff working on the back end. couldn't really do it. And also, I also started designing a roadmap. So this kind of seemed like a detour from the original goal, but I still need some type of infrastructure for like I said. So the developer level ladder. You have the beginner installing tool, learning syntax, asking what JSON is, Ajax, like what each programming language does and how can I use it. That's kind of like the level I'm currently at. And then you have the junior developer can build small app, script, connect an API, follow tutorial without hand holding. That's the second level. This is the level that I'm aiming toward. And then you have competent developer can ship a project end to end, set up backend, database front end, and deploy it. That's the third level. And then intermediate professional, write clean, reusable code, understanding scalability, can work in a team. That's the fourth level. And then the fifth level is senior developer, can design system, not just code them, make architectural decision, and then mentor others. Fifth level. And then architect CTO level, operate at the infrastructure level, designing dashboard as SaaS platform, multi-layer software system. So that's the level I would like a strategy infrastructure to be at. So I kind of have like some type of roadmap. I didn't like so I kind of like started design a roadmap. I did a deep research with ChatGPT to kind of like, because there's multiple resources online for a roadmap, but these roadmap are not like customized to what I'm building. I want it's kind of like too broad, because I kind of I started using other roadmap in the past, kind of like free roadmap in the past, but the problem is it's too broad. I want I want something just for what I'm building. Yeah, I think so like one I've used a roadmap. So developer. So there's a website called roadmap.sh, which is kind of like a roadmap for each type you want: front end, back end, full stack. If you want to be full stack, there's a roadmap for it. But I kind of like how I need a roadmap specifically for what I'm building. So all this information is almost like useless to me. So that's why I'm kind of like building my own custom roadmap to specifically what I'm building. So I'm basically I'm kind of like, yeah. So I'm kind of building this roadmap with ChatGPT, kind of customized roadmap just so I can get the software. So I have like 5 software I'm working at the same time. So within intelligent dashboard, sometimes a dashboard to scrap lead, and then one for prospecting to kind of like get the one, because I kind of use prospecting as some type of market research and consulting playbook at the same time. So I kind of like each time I call for, I need to gather as much information as I can. So I would like to prospecting dashboard. What else? I got one more. I forgot. Well, I'm working because each thing. The problem with software that's already out there, it's kind of like broad. It's kind of, they're doing it for mass audience. I need something like specifically customized for what I'm doing. That's kind of what each program that I got, each one I tend to face. I kind of just it's design software for it, because I kind of need it specifically. I need it specifically for the level that I'm at. I need it specifically for the level that I'm at, and customized specifically for what I need. If you take a CRM for example, this should have so much stuff in it. I don't know where to start. So I'm like, okay, I need something specifically just to scrap lead. Give me that. I need something specifically to register, to gather this type of data. Give me that, and that's it. So I got the keyword OS, kind of like cell infrastructure OS. I got it from Charlie Morgan sales funnel. He was talking about it in his sales funnel page. you talk about cell OS system. It's typically surely more than charge for this stuff, and you need to book a call. But I'm kind of like waiting to get a new client. I kind of like try to like boost up my own and get a couple of clients because I think you need to be charging at least $2,000 a month. Not 2,000, at least 1,000 or 2,000 for your services, which is my aim. But right now I'm kind of starting for free, so I'm kind of like aiming to get in this like. So he have one mastermind for like $1 million a month. To get to 1 million a month, but you should be making at least $30,000 a month. So I'm kind of like aiming for that. I think 30,000, right? Yeah, I think it's 30,000. Should be making at least 30,000 to be a part of the mastermind, and then the mastermind should get you to $1 million a month. So which that's why like my goal is like 30,000 is to get to 30,000. I think it's 30,000 or 20,000. I need to check back, but it's not 10,000. It's at least 30 or 20. So yeah, I have a custom developer roadmap specifically to build like a strategy, and then I'm finishing up this book. I have one book left, and I have a book about API architecture that I'm reading to kind of like learn about API. That's day 62, and I might go to some type of network. It's feel weird to say some type of networking stuff tomorrow because one of my friends sent me some type of networking of stuff. I'm not usually a fan of networking, but just kind of